My name's Andrew Hughes. I'm the Culinary Director here at FeedNC. Prior to accepting this position, I've worked as a management level chef at a number of restaurants around the Lake Norman community. The culinary department is involved in a number of different avenues in this building. We do prepare breakfast and lunch daily, Monday through Friday, for the community, and anybody is welcome to come in and dine with us. We also package meals to deliver to people in the community who are not able to come into the building as well. Our breakfast team members generally work from 7 in the morning until 9 o'clock in the morning. We strive to prepare a hot breakfast every day. Usually there's some sort of egg, some sort of breakfast meat. Some days we might make breakfast sandwiches and serve it with yogurt or fruit. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, my breakfast team arrives and we decide what we're going to prepare for breakfast. We start just by making sure that all of our prep work is done before we start doing our cooking. So you might be laying out bacon on a sheet tray. You might be cracking eggs and scrambling them. It's mostly just handling food, getting it ready to cook, and then transferring it into the vessels that we serve it out of. Then from 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock, we serve breakfast to whoever comes into the building. And we also take that time to clean up any mess that we might have made in the kitchen during our prep time, so that we leave the kitchen nice and clean for the next team coming in. 9 o'clock, my lunchtime cook teams come in. From 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock, we get most of the food prep done. Some of the cooking will start before 11. From 11 to 12, we just make sure that everything is ready to serve, put the finishing touches on the meals, make sure the line is stocked for service. We have silverware rolled. And then at 12 o'clock, we usually have 3 of the lunchtime volunteers working on the line, serving the food to our guests, and the remaining cook team members work on getting the kitchen cleaned so that the team can get out of there pretty close to 1 o'clock, which is when we stop serving lunch. Our lunchtime cook team members are responsible for the bulk of the food production every day. A lot of the work does involve food prep, and it varies from day to day. There are some knife skills involved. There is a little bit of lifting involved, but most of the work just involves standing still and either taking meats out of packages or cutting various produce, preparing things for salads. And the other key responsibility for those teams is cleaning as we go. We do try to keep the kitchen as clean as possible. If we keep the prep space nice and clean, then we can immediately move from one task to the next. Our lunchtime cook team captains are responsible for leading the rest of the teams of volunteers through the lunch preparation process. I am in the kitchen a lot of the time to help out, but it is the cook team captain's responsibility to ensure that things are getting done in a timely manner and that the kitchen is being cleaned as we go. Our meal sealers take food that has been cooked and cooled, and they package it into plastic trays, seal it with plastic film, box it up to go into the freezer for distribution to the community through our Food Movers program or our pantry program. They're scheduled in generally at 8:30 or 9, but most of them come in early to begin with. There's no cooking generally involved in this position. Sometimes we may open up cans of vegetables to supplement cooked product that we have. But in general, everything is prepared and ready to go. My packaging team generally doesn't need an awful lot of help once I get them on their way. And they work usually until sometime between 11 and 12, or until they run out of food to package, whichever comes first.
When you come here, we take you through an orientation. You may not see at first what your need is, but as you come together with people in the community, working for the good of the whole community and those that are in need, we have people that here are in need as well that are serving. And that shows them that people care.
The D in FeedNC stands for dignity. I mean, we're not, just providing handouts here, but we want people to feel like they're valued. I mean, this is why, we put a lot of effort into the food that we prepared, and we try to make the meals the highest quality that we can. I pride myself on serving a restaurant quality meal here every meal service. It may not be the most fancy meal, but it's going to be as good a quality as you're going to find in any restaurant in this area. I mean, what I really like working with the volunteers is their commitment to serve. I mean, they don't just come in because they like to cook or because they like to hang out with me. It's because they know that the work that they're doing really, really helps people who are in need. And just working around that kind of energy and passion makes every day something to look forward to here.